Good evening, everyone. I am Mark, your fat friend,
And I'm James, your black friend,
and this is the Fat and Black Connection.
where we talk about anything and everything as long as it's interesting to us.
Absolutely, because if it's not interesting to us, then why should you care?
Right. 100.
It is May 21st, 2025. It is 8:04 p.m. Pacific,
Yes,
and we
sir.
are live and interactive.
Yeah, we want your comments. We want your questions. We want, we don't really care for the trolling, but, we'll take it sometimes.
Yeah, the trolls be out there. The trolls be trolling.
Troll is going to troll.
Um, so it's been another week.
Yeah,
Life goes on.
it does.
Um, it was an interesting weekend for me.
Yeah, I heard.
I was in the ER on Sunday.
In the
Yeah, because I had to get a CAT scan, CT scan. So uh, long story short, and we've got Scott checking in. Trollolol. Welcome, Scott.
Yeah, Scotty, welcome to the show, my guy.
Um, Rocking. Is that a bat? Is this logo or is that a what
I
is
can't
that? A
tell if it
lion? I can't
kind of
tell.
looks like a lion, but I can't tell.
Yeah, when it's in like the super small in the chat side, it looks like a.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Scott, what is that? Let us know.
I so long story short, I wasn't feeling good pretty
Right.
much on starting Friday. Uh, I actually got up in the morning, wasn't feeling great, but I was like, I'm gonna try and go to work, and I went all the way into work and got out of my car and just said, nope, this ain't happening. Got back in my car and drove home.
He said, not today.
Yeah, so I went home, I rested. By the end of the day, I was feeling better, but I was still feeling off. And then, you know, I Saturday we did some, our normal stuff, and it, it is unfact a lion. Hmm,
That's an unfact.
indeed. Uh, so we did some stuff Saturday. I never was feeling great, but I wasn't feeling as bad as maybe Friday morning.
Yeah.
And then Sunday morning, I woke up and I wasn't feeling right. I started getting like these stomach pains early in the morning, and we went to Sam's Club. And while we're walking around Sam's Club, I'm pushing the cart, and I literally had to come to complete stop. Like I just had this immense sharp pain shooting across the top of my abdomen area.
Yikes.
Didn't know what it was, but ultimately, I told my wife, I was like, I got to sit down, so I went and sat in one of the little like lawn setups that they have out, at
Hmm.
Sam's Club, lawn
Yeah.
furniture or whatever, and I couldn't. I mean, it was the first time in my life I've never fainted or collapsed or anything like that. It was the first time in my life I thought I might actually.
No, no.
So I said, I think we need to go to the ER. So we went to the ER and told them what was going on. They were checking my vitals. My blood pressure was crazy high, which is not uncommon when you're in immense pain,
Yeah.
but still was scary high. Like we're talking 190 when normal should be like 120.
Yikes.
Yeah, it was like 190 over 120 when it should be like 120 over 80. You
Yeah.
know, so not good. And so they took me, they admitted me, put me into a room, had me pee in a cup, and they put a pick line in to my arm. You might still be able to see there's a little bruise there, I don't know. uh,
Gotcha.
and they took blood, and then the doctor came in, talked to me, and told him what I was feeling and everything. And he's feeling around my gut because they were initially thinking maybe it was like my gallbladder or something. um and when he like pushed on my stomach, and I that didn't hurt, he was like, okay, well, it's not that, so that's good.
Uh,
uh so they wanted to do a CT scan, but in between, the nurse came back with this, they call it a GI cocktail. Not a good feeling to pass out. Count yourself lucky. I do indeed. um So they call it a GI cocktail, I guess, and
GI cocktail.
I don't know exactly what it was, but I will say this: it tasted like a nasty peppermint patty,
Ugh.
or but it was like very thick. It was almost like toothpaste.
Yum.
Drink it, right? Uh, they said, if you can get past the texture and everything, yeah, it
Goes down slimy.
wasn't the wasn't the worst thing I've ever drank, but um, the
Yeah,
crazy
that was
part,
moonshine.
the
Yuck.
crazy part is I told them that they asked me what's the pain on a scale from 1 to 10, and I said it is constantly about a 6. And then when it hits, like when I have like an episode, or I don't even know how to describe it, but when it hits, it goes up to like a 9, just to the point where I feel like I'm gonna like black out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I took this medicine, and no joke, within 2 minutes, the pain went from what I had just said down to like a 2, 3 tops.
So it was gastrointestinal cocktail.
Yes. Yes. So then they sent me in to do a CT scan. Well, the guy who came to do my CT scan, he prepped me. He was like, hey, so here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna lie on this bed. I'm gonna put you in this big donut. And it kind of is. It's like a big donut, and you're on this bed that slides in and out of
Yeah.
it. No. You're thinking of an MRI machine.
Oh.
This one just sounds like kind of like a washing machine, just like
Oh.
whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I remember when I had to do a MRI one time, and they gave me headphones and was playing music and stuff. So
Yeah,
like,
no, it wasn't that.
yeah.
And so he told me what's going to happen is you're going to slide in and out a couple times, and then I'm going to inject this liquid, it's basically like iodine or whatever, into your bloodstream, and it helps for the doctor to be able to see things show up better. But here's what's going to happen when I inject that liquid: you're going to feel warmth over your entire body, and you're also going to kind of feel like you're peeing yourself, but you're not.
What?
I was like,
it's gonna feel like you're peeing yourself.
I was like, am I going to pee myself? And he said, no one ever has, but people do freak out because it feels like you're peeing yourself.
Okay.
And so I was like, okay, so I go in, I lay down on this bed, and we do the first couple passes. He gets my tube hooked up, and I slide in and out, and he's like, okay, so now I'm gonna inject the liquid, so it's gonna, yes, thanks God, it's going to, remember what I said, you're gonna feel warmth, and so I could feel it like going into my arm. I felt it come up into my head and face, and then shoot down my entire body. And yes, when it got down to the pelvic area, I started to feel like I was peeing myself. Not the feeling of pee actually coming out, but the feeling of, like, imagine if you were wearing your clothes and you just
And you
peed
pee
your
yourself,
pants.
and it's like that
That
spot, and it's
warm,
warm. Yeah.
that is, and it felt just like,
Did it go down your legs too, or?
yeah, so it went all the way down, and
Okay.
and the warmth and the feeling and the sensation only lasted maybe 30 to 45 seconds total.
Oh, okay.
But it was weird.
Felt
It was,
like a lifetime.
no. It was the weirdest thing I've ever experienced to this point in my life. So the reason that they calm down, Tyrus. I didn't slip and pee. Calm down. So I go back to the room, and the reason that they were checking that is because they were thinking maybe it was gallbladder or something was worse, right? And but it came back confirmed there was nothing obstructing in my intestines. There was nothing like that. So the doctor comes back and he's like, do you eat a lot of spicy foods? No.
That's
Have you been under like immense stress for extended periods of time? And I was like, well, as a matter of fact, the last 18 months, I've been working on this project where pretty much every day is nothing but stress. And he said, okay, are you still at this job? And I said, luckily, no. I actually just switched jobs about a month ago because it was so stressful and because it wasn't worth the everything. And he said, okay, good, because that was this is likely potential. I still have to go do other tests. I'm gonna have to do I think it's like an endoscopy or whatever, where they shove a camera down my throat.
No, those taste delicious.
They evidently put you out, so I won't know.
Oh, okay.
But they're going to shove a camera down my throat to go into my stomach to look around to see if there is indeed an ulcer. But they believe it is probably a stress-induced ulcer.
Good times.
So
good times.
Luckily, I've left that job, so the stress has come down, and so things should get better. But that was my Sunday.
That sounds fun.
How was your weekend?
We had EDC in town.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
Oh, it was something.
For the old folks, what's EDC, James?
Electric Daisy Carnival. It is yearly out at the Speedway.
It's like just a giant rave or whatever, right?
Yeah, basically. I'll open this beer in just a moment. So two stories. One guy comes up, he's in a wheelchair. This guy, I'm like, is he alive? Because he is like slumped over Weekend at Bernie style. And then I'm like, and I even asked the wheelchair, I was like, yo, is he alive? He goes, I'm like, what? You're pushing this man in a wheelchair. If he is dead, that's a problem. I mean, I'm sure he wasn't dead, but then I was like, no, he looks like he's breathing. And then he comes through, and oh my God, he was so done, bro. Like he smelled really bad, and he was not coherent whatsoever. And like, I was just like, oh dear, like, he came out and he alarmed in his pockets and stuff. So I'm trying to, check his pockets. Like, what's in your pocket? And he's like, and so like, I'm just like, oh my God. So we were able to, get the stuff out of his pocket so we could check the stuff. And it was, he was bad. I just wanted to get him out. Then I had another guy come through not too long after that. And it was this little dude, and I guess it was a friend of his that was behind him. He's like, "Yo, just like get him through, and I'll help him out," because he looked like this dude was like basically after EDC. The morning is almost worse because sometimes they leave directly from EDC, which is 3 days, and come directly to the airport. And so they haven't, some of them are still in their crazy costumes or whatever. They haven't showered or whatever. It's gross. I work in the afternoon, and so these people that actually had time to like rest, hopefully shower, and some of them didn't. Yeah, definitely Scott knows. Yeah, exactly. There's some weird stuff that happens. And then this other guy comes through, and he comes out, he alarms in his pocket. So I'm like, what's in your pocket? And he goes, he raises his arm, and I'm like, no, dude, look, what's in your pocket? Right here. I tap it, and he taps it and goes, I don't feel anything. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, no. Oh. So like I like literally helped him unzip his pocket, and like he goes, oh, my phone. And I'm like, seriously, dude? I was like, what side your stuff on? And his friend came through already, and he's like, it's on that side. So he's like, I'll take care of him. So I put the phone in, sent it through, and I was just like, why is going on?
Hey, at least you're not up here at the Reno airport when Burning Man happens.
Oh no, I can imagine. Well, I've been around for Burning Man when I was out there or when I was visiting. Before
you weren't working at the airport.
No, definitely 100%. No, that just sounds dirty. I think they have rules on the I think they have rules about your luggage or whatever.
I don't know.
I think I heard something about you like the luggage has to be in it has to be in bags or something like that if they're all dusty and crap. because they
Oh,
don't want other people's luggage getting all dirty.
that makes sense. That
Yeah,
playa dust.
yeah,
Um,
that stuff gets everywhere.
so I've got two things to eat tonight. Um, uh, you see the dude with the Coke in his happy place?
No, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that when I see you.
So I've got two things to eat tonight to try. You want me to eat the thing closest to me or furthest from me?
Furthest.
All right. So first up, I had one of these the other day, but it was a different flavor. So candy popcorn, Butterfinger.
Okay, you like these? You like
I
those?
liked the Snickers.
Okay.
So that's part of why I was like, you know what? Let me
Because I
try
used to
this.
be so like when I first saw them, like I had never seen them before, and I used to see them at Walmart, and it'd just be like, yuck. I was like, who wants that? But apparently that's a thing.
So there's definitely like chocolate swizzle,
Hmm.
some caramel swizzle, but I don't really get the like. Oh, there it is. There's the peanut butter. Okay.
Actually, they have a new don't they have a new salted caramel Butterfinger. I
Yeah,
haven't
this
found
is
it. I haven't found it yet.
if you like mushroom popcorn, which is probably my favorite type of popcorn, and you like Butterfinger,
This
it's
would
pretty
be
good.
okay. Maybe I'll have to give those a try. I kind of threw them. I kind of just said no, just because I was like, not interested. Got a couple things here actually. So, we'll start off with the beer. New beer club came out from Lazy Dog. Camp Wanna beer. Uh,
Can't want a beer.
yeah, This one here is in collaboration with Latitude 33. It's called Cabin 33. It is a mango and pineapple American wheat ale. So the style
That
American
sounds
wheat
like
ale.
something you'd like.
Yeah. Um, lemon drop hops. I've never heard of those before. And it's Holler Tua. I don't know how to say that one. Two row malt, white wheat, flaked oats, Vienna, mango and pineapple, hazy golden orange, fruity and sweet, medium body, tropical and refreshing. They also give some food suggestions here if you're eating at the restaurant or if you just happen to have it outside. But spicy pad thai and glazed Korean chicken wings.
Interesting.
Oh, oh, that already looks good. This reminds me a lot of a Blue Moon, which I'm a huge fan of.
I was thinking mango cart.
Mango cart is also the same. Oh, that's good smell coming off of that. Golden and hazy in the glass. Cabin 33 delivers a smooth, crisp body with subtle wheat malt undertones that lets the vibrant fruit flavors shine. Each sip is like a warm breeze on a sunny day, busting with the lush tropical vibes of ripe mangoes and the tangy brightness of pineapple.
James, did you just say hawk to a? Oh, hawk to a and spit on that thing. You know what I'm saying?
No, I said holler to a.
Ah, holler to a.
Holler to a.
Not hawk to a.
Hawk to a.
Oh boy.
Spit on that thing. That chick was 5 minutes of fame.
Scott says, sounds refreshing.
Oh. Oh, yeah, that's good. Oh, I like this one.
So you're gonna make sure to pick up some extras.
I'll see if I can talk to Diane. That's our server when we go over there. See if she can get me another one. Also, bro, I'd never seen these before, but I saw them and got really excited. Do you want me to try one or two first?
One.
One. Okay, I'll do the one is in my hand. Bam! Icy slush.
Lemonade.
Lemonade. This says limited flavor. Literally, you throw it in the freezer. It says freeze, squeeze, enjoy. So I had it in the freezer for the last few hours. So let's try this thing.
I've seen these. The only reason I have never picked one up is because every time I see them at like Walmart or wherever, they look They just look sticky.
Yeah, one of them was sticky. And I was like, yuck. But yeah, no, it's like that's straight up eliminated flavor. I love how it's lemonade, artificial, natural and artificial flavored, contains no fruit juice.
So how does it taste? And is it like an icy?
Mm-hmm. It very much is. I think I got a little bit too much juice, but there we go. Make it slush it around a little bit, but it's definitely got the slush. Tastes like lemonade. Tastes like really good lemonade. Not quite country time, but good lemonade.
Yeah, I'd be more interested in it if it had alcohol, but I'm fairly certain it does not, right?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So for my second item, last week I tried a different flavor, but I'm going to do some more Pringles. And this one is everything bagel.
I've never seen those before.
So this one is naturally and artificially flavored. Nothing half full about this can. Doesn't really say, but in the image it has cream cheese and then that everything seasoning.
They sell that now.
Yeah. Woo. A little stinky. They're very pale. More pale than usual.
That's for the cream cheese. Ooh.
Okay, that's weird. It's good, but it definitely is cream cheese forward, which I don't love about it. And
right.
the everything seasoning is more like background and almost vaguely there. So if you want to try a cream cheese chip, it's interesting. I don't love it. So Kaboom-Con's coming up.
Sure is.
121 days.
121.
If you haven't bought your tickets, don't wait.
Get them now.
Get that dynamite pass. Get you into everything.
Everything.
So we're going to talk about Kaboom-Con a lot tonight. I've got some huge major announcements to make in a little bit.
Huge,
massive. But before then, we've got the final crop of raffle prizes that are not provided by vendors or sponsors. Scott's heading out. Got to put the kid to bed. I understand. Have a good night.
Good night, Scott. Glad you could make it, buddy.
So this last crop of raffle prizes is all Funko, all day. Are you ready?
Funko, all day.
Infinity Killmonger.
Nice.
Thought you'd like that one. How about Loki Season 2 Mobius?
Okay. Oh, in the suit?
Yep.
Oh.
All right. This next one is still boxed up, so hold a moment. Let me get it out. Ah, yes. Renslayer with Miss Minutes.
Oh, okay. I was like, who? And then I rememred, yeah.
Hi. Been a minute?
Yeah, it's been a good minute.
All right. Next up, we've got from the Netflix series Rebel Moon, Korra.
I don't know that one.
I'm sure the anime fans out there do.
Yeah.
This one, because I thought it was awesome. Lunar New Year Mickey.
Oh, nice.
This one is packaged differently. I'm going to need my handy dandy knife.
Notebook. Wait, what?
The notebook that cuts people. All right, let's see. What's this one? Oh, aha. This one I thought was interesting. The Cocoa Crispy Elephant.
Huh?
Old school.
Oh, because I only remember the monkey.
Next up, oh, this one is also packaged with extra tape and crap. Cut this.
Hooray!
While I'm cutting this one, we did get, we can announce that we did get a sponsorship from a local restaurant here in Carson City. And they will be providing as prizes, not necessarily raffle prizes. We're going to figure out how to use these, but they are providing two $25 gift cards. And that's to the Fox Brewery over on Carson Street. This next one is from a recent show.
KB, nice. From what was that? Skeleton Crew.
Yep.
Nice. I like that one.
Next up, I love this one. Gingerbread Superman.
Fire up the oven, Muffin Man.
All right, I've got one left. And this one is in a bigger box.
Oh, it's one of the big ones.
It is a big one. So, would you get that icy thing again or no?
Possibly. Got to figure out the best way to do it. I almost feel like I need because I'm not really getting the icy part of it right now. I'm getting more, maybe not leave it in as long. I don't know. Because I'm not getting the ice, really. Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Obi-Wan and Delta 7
Nice.
Starfighter.
That's kind of dope.
So that is the last of the raffle prizes. So obviously I'll be putting together, images and slide presentations and stuff so that people can see them again as we get closer to the event. But
of course, yeah, we got some other things that are being worked on, and we're so I've been making phone calls and all that kind of jazz, and so we're gonna see what else we can get out here.
But we will have probably close to approximately, I would say 30 to 40 raffle prizes each day, Saturday and Sunday. So there will be a raffle for one day and a raffle for the other day. We're doing things a little bit differently this year, where you will be able to put in for the items that you want. So you're not going to be able to see how many other people have put in. But you will be able to, when you purchase your tickets, you will let the attendant at the booth know, I want 1 ticket in this, 5 tickets in this, whatever the case may be. And they will put those tickets into the collectors for each of those items.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Well, this year also, I think Mark was nice and said you don't have to actually be there this year. It'd be nice if you were, but and we're doing them earlier in the day too, which is so you can be there.
I didn't say nothing about them not having to be there.
I thought you told when we talked about it, you said we'll do it. They don't have to be there this year.
I said we can think about that, but that requires a whole lot of extra work.
Yeah, phone numbers and stuff. Yeah,
because I ain't paying to ship stuff.
Right, you have to pay for that. No, that's why he said we'd do it earlier in the day so that people will be there.
Yes, we are going to do it earlier in the day. Ticket sales will start at doors open. We'll probably stop the ticket sales at 11:30ish, and then we'll do the raffle probably around noonish. So anyways, let's move into talking about some stuff. Not a whole lot came out this last week, but we did get a new teaser trailer for Zootopia 2.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I know. Yeah, I was going to say, I know you were a big fan of the first one.
Yeah.
I didn't hate it, but I would say it's not one of my top Disney films. Considering how many there are out there, I didn't necessarily see a need for a sequel, but I'm not adverse to it.
Yeah.
I am confused. This teaser doesn't really give us much. The only thing that we see is, uh, the
Judy
two
and Nick.
with this snake running around, evidently trying to, I'm
I
guess,
like.
save or protect the snake.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. But I like that hopefully we're gonna see more of the I guess not really biodomes, but um the area, like we saw the main big city of Zootopia. We saw the rainforest. We saw the rainforest. We saw the
Jungle.
jung the jungle rainforest. And then what was the other one we saw? I don't remember the other one, but like I think we only really saw like those two. Oh, we saw like the little place for all the rodents or whatever, smaller animals. Um, but yeah, I think hopefully we actually get to see more of the desert. Oh, we did see kind of the icy place because that's where um the mole Godfather was. He had the kind of icy place. But yeah, so this one I'm excited. I like Zootopia. It was a little weird because it looked like, I'm like, yo, are they not cops right now? They're not in uniform the entire trailer. They're running with this thing and the cops seem to be chasing them. So I want to know what the snake did.
Yeah, I will see it probably when it comes to Disney Plus. I don't feel like I'm in any kind of hurry to need to see it.
Mm-hmm.
So this week we did announce a new special guest for Kaboom-Con, and I'm gonna do a little reading about him for y'all to kind of introduce who he is, because you may not know him. Um, but this is God. I should have checked here. Is it Gin or Jin? I'm gonna guess Jin, but uh, please welcome Philip Jin to Kaboom-Con 2025 as a special guest. Based in the Bay Area and originally from Sacramento, Philip Jin is a multi-talented illustrator, writer, composer, and fine artist whose work defines convention and dives deep into fantasy, allegory, and atmosphere. Whether with a brush, pen, or musical note, Philip crafts stories that dance between the whimsical and the eerie. His stunning art for Finale by Travis Corwin has been described as light yet melancholy, reminiscent of Milo Manara, and boldly redefines post-apocalyptic storytelling. His all ages horror picture book, The Stalker Snatch 2023, channels the quirky, spooky vibes of Roland Dahl, Tim Burton, and Edward Gorey. But Philip's
Nice.
talents don't stop there. His credits include cover and art design for The Faceless God by Ian Markoff, cover for The Canary That Named the Stars by Travis Corwin, cover and typography for Pimp Killer, Gazelle Omar, and Ihan Heyrula. Fine art and illustration available through his shop at PG Fine Art on Etsy, and a hauntingly poetic project called All the Ravens. From original paintings to unforgettable covers and captivating narratives, Philip's work is heartfelt, strange, and deeply human. When he's not drawing or writing, you might find him composing music or scanning the sky for the TARDIS. His bag's packed just in case. Bonus tip
Nerd.
Bonus tip for all y'all out there. Feed him and he will love you forever.
Oh, snap. Easy.
Don't miss your chance to meet Philip Jin and in our artist alley all weekend long. Signings, stories, and surreal art await.
See, Tyrus, your only problem with your comment here is that that's not the spelling of his name at all. I was trying to show it, and then I think you clicked on it.
Jin equals Gene, except that's not how he spells it.
Yeah, it's Ginn.
I guess Tyrus can't read what's on the screen. Here you go, Tyrus. Is this? Oh no, that doesn't help.
Oh, that Yoda looks dope.
Yes, yes, that was a penciled. Obviously, the color that's put in there is because I did an overlay and remove background to put this image together. Um, but yes, he will be in our artist alley at Kaboom-Con.
Nice.
So come meet Philip. I hear he's a good guy. I've never met him, but many of the people that we have coming to Kaboom-Con have mentioned him and referenced him as somebody great to have. So have him. We shall.
Tell them who else is coming.
Not yet.
Okay.
So we, of course, Kaboom-Con. It's a big extravaganza, right? It's September 19th to 21st. It's
And the 21st through the 21st.
19th to the 21st. Yes. Sorry.
Yeah, it's yeah.
And Tyra says, "Sorry guys, I'm listening, not watching."
Oh.
Okay. Well,
Whose fault is that? No, I'm just kidding.
exactly. So Friday is the big, kind of kickoff to everything.
Boo!
And Kaboom-Con presents Ghostbusters 2 movie screening and cosplay contest. Your love is lifting me higher.
That could work.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to take control.
Gotta take control. Okay, anyway.
Too hot to handle, too cold to hold. They call the Ghostbusters in control. No?
Had to throw a party for a bunch of children while under the ground that slime was moving.
So we've got Ghostbusters 2 movie screening. Only $10 get you in.
$10.
You can compete in the cosplay contest. The theme of the cosplay contest is specifically Ghostbusters, and more credit for being Ghostbusters 2. So come, please check it out. It's going to be a lot of fun. But with that being said, that leads me to one of my next big announcements. Are you ready for this? Are you excited for this? Kaboom-Con 2025 welcomes the Terror Dog Squad.
Nice.
Cosplay with a purpose, ghost busting for good. Get ready for an ectoplasmic experience as Kaboom-Con 2025 proudly welcomes the Terror Dog Squad, Sacramento's premier Ghostbusters cosplay group. Known for their screen-accurate gear, infectious enthusiasm, and heartfelt mission, this crew is more than just a fan group. They're a community force for good. Who are the Terror Dog Squad? Founded in 2020 as The Grid, a cosplay odyssey, the team evolved into the Terror Dog Squad, a not-for-profit cosplay group dedicated to one mission: cosplay with a purpose. With proton packs charged and hearts full, they've become a staple at community events, parades, and charity fundraisers throughout Northern California. Over the years, they've helped raise thousands of toys for Toys for Tots, partnered with local nonprofits, and brought Ghostbusters magic to life for fans of all ages. Whether they're marching in a parade or appearing at a children's hospital, their goal is to inspire imagination, spread joy, and make a positive impact. Epic photo ops incoming. Step into a scene straight out of Ghostbusters with two jaw-dropping photo ops. A life-size terror dog ready to haunt your selfies, and a 10-foot inflatable Stay Puft Marshmallow Man towering with marshmallow madness. These larger-than-life setups will be stationed right inside the convention grounds, offering fans unforgettable moments and Instagram-worthy snapshots. What to expect? Fan interactions with the full Ghostbusters squad, screen-accurate proton packs, traps, and PKE meters, interactive displays and community storytelling, and their signature blend of heart, humor, and ghost-busting goodness. Let's give a ghost-trapping, slime-slinging welcome to the Terror Dog Squad, because busted makes everybody feel good at Kaboom-Con.
They can't be in the cosplay contest, can they?
No.
They've had a long time to get ready for this.
So Terror Dog Squad coming in. You excited for them?
Yeah, that's awesome.
So that's Friday.
Gonna have the Ecto 1 there and everything.
Yeah, Ecto 1 from the Reno National Automobile Museum.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw this one back. I also had a cherry flavor, Mark. I'm gonna throw
Mm-hmm.
that back in the freezer because it's got a little because it's been out for a little while, so
Fair
I got
enough.
a little less slush.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
So all of that is Friday night, the movie screening, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then Saturday, we have the con, day one,
Con
9 a.m. to
Con
6
one.
p.m.
Yes, sir.
But that night, we've got the Ghost and Ghouls
Oh,
Masquerade Ball.
look at that. JD Charisma.
JD Charisma will be performing. Fast Times Dance Party will be performing. $35. There will be food, drinks, entertainment. It's not a cosplay contest, it's a costume contest because it's a masquerade ball.
Costume.
So the theme obviously
Costume.
is spooky, haunted,
Ghost and
Halloween type
ghouls.
stuff. So shadows will dance and masks will hide at the Ghost and Ghouls Masquerade. Enjoy spine chilling snacks and drinks while listening to live music. Are you ready to embrace the spirits?
Oh yeah.
So that's Saturday night.
Saturday night. SATURDAY. Hey.
It's not hey, it's SATURDAY. Nights.
Yeah.
Fast Time, I'm excited. I'm excited to have them. They put on a heck of a show.
I saw them randomly one time, and yeah, that was dope.
They are going to do 2 1-hour sets. So JD Charisma is going to perform. He's going to do his entire new album, start to finish. That'll be about 30-ish minutes. With full visuals, background provided by Icy Sound Comics.
Oh yeah!
Excited for that. And then Fast Times takes the stage. The dance floor opens up, and we're going to party. They're going to go hard for an hour, and then we'll do cosplay contests. We'll have some DJing music, and then so they can have a little break, and then they're going to come back and do another hour, and it's going to be a fun night.
Then we call it quits. And then we come back and do it all over again.
Well, yeah, so that's Saturday night, right? We still have Sunday to go. Which the next thing I have is this is huge. I don't know how to say it in any other way than this is huge. We've been working on landing another really big individual for our event. This guy has an amazing YouTube channel with over 500,000 subscribers. His average video view is usually between 50 to 100,000, with some spiking up to 7.8 million plus views. The work that he does is second to none. He is amazing, and I'm excited to announce his involvement. Are you ready for this? Odin Makes. That's the name of his YouTube channel. So here is the announcement. Kaboom-Con 2025 welcomes Odin Makes. Get ready, makers and cosplayers. Kaboom-Con 2025 is thrilled to announce that the legendary prop maker and YouTube creator Odin Abbott of Odin Makes is joining us for an unforgettable weekend of creativity, craftsmanship, and cosplay magic. Who is Odin Makes? Odin Abbott is the mastermind behind Odin Makes, a YouTube channel beloved by fans around the world and described as a cooking show for props. With over 35 years of experience in television and fabrication, Odin transforms EVA foam and household materials into jaw-dropping props from your favorite movies, anime, and video games. Whether it's the Infinity Gauntlet, Mechagodzilla, or a functioning lightsaber hilt, Odin builds it all and shows you how. His channel has become a hub for cosplayers and prop enthusiasts of all levels who want to learn, build, and get inspired. Here's the biggie. Live on the main stage, 2-hour build presentation. Don't miss your chance to watch Odin work his magic live. He'll be hosting a special 2-hour build session on the Kaboom-Con main stage, walking through a full prop build, sharing pro tips, tricks, and plenty of laughs along the way. Whether you're a veteran maker or just starting your cosplay journey, this is a can't miss experience. And his booth,
Oh, I need to see that.
Odin's Prop Showcase. Stop by Odin's booth throughout the weekend to see a display of his amazing props up close. From iconic weapons to fantasy relics, his work captivates the spirit of fan culture like no other. Ask questions, get advice, and maybe even grab a photo with one of your favorite creations. Let's give a huge Kaboom-Con welcome to Odin Makes and come ready to build, learn, and geek out over all things props.
Yay! Yo, I really need. Man, that Barbasol can from Jurassic Park. That's awesome.
I put that on there for you because I mean, I like it too, but
is that Thanos' helmet?
That is
nice. And Broken Mjolnir.
Yep.
And Stormbreaker.
Yep.
The Dark Saber.
Yep.
Nice. Is that a Cloud's sword?
Yep. And a Dragon Ball.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay. I couldn't tell what that was.
So Tyrus is probably going to look now that he hears that there's a Dragon Ball. But this guy, I'm super excited to have him. And shout out to our native troll, Gear Daily Jeff. He helped make this happen. Thank you, Jeff. So Odin Makes, this is a headliner. This is one you're not going to want to miss. You're going to want to check out his booth. You're going to want to come watch him work his magic on the main stage.
We'll be making a video live, baby.
Yeah, I'm so excited for that one.
That's awesome.
It makes me sad to know that I won't be able to, probably be in there for the entirety of his presentation.
Right.
But that's part of the life of running a con, I suppose.
Man, you can take minutes.
Take minutes?
Yeah, you got to go in, look for a minute, then you leave. Then you come back.
Sure.
See where he's at, and then you leave.
And Jeff says his booth is a maison.
Maison.
I don't know how talk to text gets that wrong.
Yeah, I think you just said it wrong.
So one of the last things I got for tonight, I kind of want to, do like we do occasionally, and take a moment to peel back the curtain. So I'm working on the official press release for Kaboom-Con 2. I'm going to get that pushed out, sent out to all of the media outlets and all of the fun different places. But I wanted to walk through it with you and our viewing audience, because why not? To kind of say, okay, here's what I've got. Does this all make sense? Are we missing anything? So you have not seen this yet. So this is so let's take a look. So Kaboom-Con 2, the kickoff to Halloween official press release for immediate release. Kaboom-Con Media Relations, email kaboomconvention@gmail.com, website kaboomcon.com, tickets, Eventbrite, Kaboom-Con 2, the kickoff to Halloween, vendor sign up, Eventini, vendor portal. Eventini, I don't know. Kaboom-Con 2, the kickoff to Halloween, returns to Carson City, September 19th to the 21st, 2025. Carson City, Nevada, May 21st, 2025. Northern Nevada's premier pop culture convention returns this fall with Kaboom-Con 2, the kickoff to Halloween, a 3-day celebration of fandom, creativity, and spooky seasonal fun, taking place September 19th to the 21st, 2025, at the Carson City Community Center. Kaboom-Con brings together comic creators, cosplayers, gamers, artists, and fans of all ages for a dynamic weekend of programming, shopping, and entertainment. Presented by 97 Now Productions, Kaboom-Con is expanding in its second year with more guests, more events, and more immersive fan experiences, just in time to launch the Halloween season. Event overview and schedule. So far, anything concern?
No, okay.
Okay. Event overview and schedule. Location: Carson City Community Center, 851 East William Street, Carson City, Nevada, 89701. So bear in mind, everyone, that this schedule that's on here, this is tentative. This is what we're thinking, but may not shake out perfectly like this. So Friday, September 19th, 2025, opening night, 7 p.m. doors open. 8 p.m. live performance by JD Charisma. And that's actually not quite right. I need to update some of these times on here. Actually, hold on one second. This might not be the most recent version now that I'm looking at it. Hold, please. I thought I grabbed the most recent version, but that right there tells me I didn't because, yeah. Oh, where'd it go? Now I'm concerned. Did I not save it? That'd be really bad.
Well, you can cut and paste.
Oh no.
Oops.
Oh, wait, that might be it. Hold on.
Just kidding. Wait a minute. I think I found it.
No. Where did it go?
Where'd it go?
I'm like immensely concerned now because I made these changes and updates and oh, here it is, I think. No. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Is this it?
I was going to say, you have to get back to us on that one.
I know, right? Like this makes for terrible pod.
Beep, 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 beep.
Well, anyways, I will make the updates, but I'm going to continue going through it. So 7 p.m. doors open. This is actually 7:45. JD Charisma, and then we need to add in here 8 p.m. is the cosplay contest, or 8:05 approximately. But 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. is going to be registration for the cosplayers doing the Ghostbuster themed cosplay. I'll come back and update this, but so 8:30 approximately is when we'll start the screening. Ghostbusters 2 film screening featuring the Ecto 1 from the Reno National Automobile Museum. Ghostbusters 2 themed cosplay contest takes place before the screening. Contestants are encouraged to show their love for both classic and sequel era Ghostbusters lore, but more credit if you specifically Ghostbusters 2. Right. Saturday, September 20th, 2025, main convention day. 9 a.m., show floor, artist alley, and gaming room is open. 9:15, live performance by the Reno Anime Orchestra. 10:30 to 6, panels, workshops, and guest presentations. 6 p.m., daytime programming ends. 7 p.m., doors reopen for our evening event. 7:30 p.m., JD Charisma live performance. 8 p.m., Ghost and Ghouls Masquerade Ball fully kicks off, featuring live music from Fast Times. Costume contest to be held during the Masquerade Ball, celebrating the most haunting, hilarious, and creative looks of the night.
Live at Kaboom-Con, JD Charisma. And don't miss Fast Times Dance Party.
Sunday, September 21st, 2025, Creator Showcase and Family Day. Show floor, artist alley, gaming room open at 10. 10:15, performance by the Reno Video Game Symphony Jazz Ensemble. 10:30 to 5 p.m., panels, workshops, and guest presentation. Convention concludes at 5 p.m. Cosplay programming. Cosplayers are front and center at Kaboom-Con 2 throughout the weekend. Fans can participate in the Ghostbusters 2 themed cosplay contest Friday night at the film screening, Saturday night at the Ghost and Ghouls Masquerade Ball, and cosplay contests on Saturday and Sunday at the convention. Participants are judged on creativity, craftsmanship, and presentation. Registration takes place on site. That'll probably be updated to be in advance rather than on site. Some of it we'll do on site.
Yeah. Hopefully we could do less on site.
Right. Featured guests Brent Anderson, Eisner Award winning artist known for Astro City, X-Men, and Kurt Busiek's Aerosmith. Don Aguillo, acclaimed artist on Spawn with cover credits for both DC and Marvel. His bold style and narrative-driven art have made him a standout voice in independent and mainstream comics.
Oh, yeah.
Chris Moranin, veteran comic book artist with work featured in Wonder Woman, Nova, Excalibur, and titles across both major publishers. Odin Abbott, YouTube prop master and host of Odin Makes, known for building screen-accurate replicas and educating fans on cosplay construction. Terror Dog Squad, a California-based Ghostbusters fan group offering immersive photo ops, custom proton packs, and screen-accurate gear. Additional guests and programming will be announced in the coming weeks. Convention features: Exhibit Hall and Artist Alley. Discover comics, collectibles, apparel, art, and independent creators from across the region. Panels and workshops. Learn from professionals and fans alike in interactive sessions and presentations. A gaming room. Enjoy board games, RPGs, and tabletop demos all weekend long in a dedicated play space. Art and activity zone. Perfect for families and young fans with drawing stations, hands-on crafts, and mini classes. We're hoping for that one. Ticketing and vendor information. General admission, single day, and weekend passes are available now via Eventbrite. Children 10 and under are free with a paying adult. I need to update this so that it has more of the specific information about the other. But purchase your tickets at Eventbrite. Vendor and exhibitor spaces. Booth packages start at $100 and include table, chairs, and listing in the official program. Apply to exhibit at Event to Me. About Kaboom-Con. Kaboom-Con is produced by 97 Now Productions, a Nevada-based creative studio focused on developing community-driven entertainment, events, and original storytelling. The convention was founded to spotlight comic culture, independent creators, and fan engagement in Northern Nevada and beyond. Media inquiries for interviews, media credentials, or promotional materials, contact kaboomconvention@gmail.com. Visit kaboomcon.com. Kaboom-Con 2, the kickoff to Halloween. 3 days, infinite fandom, celebrate the season, meet your heroes, and discover something new.
Yay!
Thoughts?
I like it. Just get that schedule updated.
Yeah. I'm hoping I can find the updated version because
you didn't do it in Word first or something?
I did my general outline in Word, and then I threw it into ChatGPT and said, clean this up, make it, more professional formatting, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But I think some of the stuff either dropped off or they tweaked. So I need to go back through and yada, yada, yada.
Yada, I mean, yada, I'm saying.
Calm down. You got anything fun and or exciting coming up?
Not really. I might go see the new Mission Impossible tomorrow.
Oh yeah, didn't you go see something last week?
No, actually, that I messed that up. That's not till June 5th. When I got the tickets, I thought it was earlier, but the ballerina doesn't come out till June 5th. So.
Oh
yeah. But this weekend, Mission Impossible. What's this one? Final Reckoning or something like that. And then Lilo and Stitch comes out this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
The live action. So yeah, that's this weekend. Had some good conversations today.
Care to elaborate?
Just talking to potential sponsors for Kaboom-Con, and so, and then I actually contacted Steven. I talked to not Steven. What's his name? Samuel, not Sam. Yeah, Samuel, not Steven. I don't know where Steven came from. Oh, Ashworth. He hasn't been here for a minute. Hope you're doing good, buddy. But Samuel from Galaxy Theaters, and we're trying to See if we can't work something out. So
Cool.
I contacted him and Andrew the other day. Had a good conversation with those guys over at Galaxy Theater and
At the Fandango Casino in
the
Carson City.
Fandango. Never mind. It's an old wrestling reference. Anyways, and then yeah, and I contacted him today about something else, and so we'll see what we can work something out there.
Okay.
For something else.
Cool.
Yup.
Yeah, I don't have anything. I'm trying to think. Do I have anything coming up this week? I don't think so. It is a 3-day weekend, so that's nice.
Yeah. Memorial Day.
So I plan to do some resting and relaxing, hopefully.
Yeah. Ooh, we get to wear polos starting this week.
Polos.
Yeah, we have like polos that normally only like the bags guys can wear polos, but they're gonna allow us to wear polos since they're not allowing us to wear shorts this year. So at least we'll get the polos though.
I mean, personally, I never understood why professional government employees were allowed to wear shorts to begin with, but
it's hot, bro. Even inside with some AC, it gets hot in there.
I mean, again, if you guys were stationed outside, I'd be more.
Let my legs breathe. Yeah, well, it's like the Hawaii guys, they can wear shorts like all season, all year round, but it's also like pretty nice weather there all year round, which, you know, it doesn't get as hot as here, but geez.
We got Jimmy checking in, Pop Culture Kaboom.
So kind of late, bro.
Yeah,
but better late than never, though.
He was probably working.
Yeah, probably.
So yeah, hopefully we'll have some more exciting announcements to make here in the next few weeks about Kaboom-Con. So stick around, and yeah, if you don't got anything else, I don't got anything else.
Nah, man, cut it out. I'll get your ticket.